Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and once again I'm here with my co-host Landon with Prestige Custom Builders, a show we do every week on Tuesday at 11 a.m. What are we talking about this week?
Well, we've got
an announcement.
We've got an announcement, and this is something that over our winter break, we went to Colorado, and we talked about on a previous show about that's kind of my time to kind of recharge the batteries. And while we were over there and we were coming down a ski slope or going up a ski lift, one of the two, I'm just sitting here thinking about our area and what Prestige stands for and what we want to do. What we want to do in 25. We want to do something different. We want to be more impactful. And 24 was a tough year for everybody, business-wise, personal-wise, financially, whatever it was. It was a tough year.
It's not a year I'm going to look back on.
It's not. It wasn't a great year. I mean, I don't know of anybody who says it was, but hopefully it was for somebody. But what we're going to do at Prestige is we're going to try to make 25 better, and we're going to try to make 25 better. Maybe 25 different ways. I don't know.
Man,
but
I hope it's 25 different ways.
I do too.
I hope it's 35.
I don't know about 35, but 25 sounds good. But no, I was sitting there and I was like, making notes as I'm sitting there, just kind of thinking about, business while enjoying my family and what Prestige stands for and what this. I'm going to say Southeast Texas. I'm not even going to just include just the Bolivar Peninsula, but the Bolivar Peninsula.
Well, you do stuff in Beaumont.
Yeah.
You do stuff in Hampshire, Fannett, and
Yeah.
Winnie, and so you can't really tie it in.
But
just the majority of it's here.
But majority of our business is here. But at the same time, like we have so many things that we want to do or help or give back to. So what I decided, I threw it on my wife yesterday as you
went out the door?
Yeah, no, it was one of those deals, and I said, okay, this is what we're doing.
Well, you don't have any black eyes, so.
No, any major contract we sign, whether it be a whole house remodel or a new construction home, whether it be a spec home or a custom build, we are going to give $1,000 to a 501c3 charity contribution. And what we're going to do is we're going to show this community, the community of Southeast Texas, what Prestige is about. And we've talked about what we do in the area and all this kind of stuff. And it's time, we do a lot, but put your money where your mouth is, right?
Right.
And so I came up with this deal, and I was like, how do we do this? What does it look like? Do we give a percentage? Do we do this? And I was like, you know what? Anything that we do that we are blessed with getting, we're going to turn around and give back. And whether that be a school, whether that be a sports organization, whether that be a shelter, a food bank, whatever that looks like, we're not exactly sure exactly what it looks like, but I can go ahead and tell you that there are 2 contracts signed to this date in 2025. We'll be writing those checks next week. We're going to be presenting those. We're going to be having pictures of that presentation to that organization, and we'll put that in the video
even before the house is done.
Even before the house is done.
When you sign the contract.
When I sign the contract.
Okay.
When I sign the contract, that following week we're writing a check to this organization, and what we'll announce what that organization is, and we're not doing it so that we can boast or anything like that. But what we want to do is we want to bring awareness to that organization through our community. Right. And when I say our community meaning Prestige's community, right. Their followers, the website stuff, your community through Bolivar Live. I want to make sure that the people in our communities understand not only what we stand for, what we stand behind, but that they mean something.
Right.
And this is a way of Prestige showing that they mean something to us.
Now let me ask you something. Are these are 501c3s? Is this something that the homeowner is going to be tied to?
No.
This is just Prestige?
This is just Prestige.
Okay.
And it's one of those deals of, my wife's involved in a lot of organizations in Beaumont, the Junior League of Beaumont, which helps out tons of different things, Foundation of Southeast Texas. There's all types of charities out there that you can give back to. We do Crab Festival here. We do,
Well, you do a scholarship for
we do a
someone
scholarship
don't
in
you?
Livingston. We've upped that last year to, I think it was $3,000 last year. We gave four different scholarships. That is the type of thing that we want to do, and we're probably going to cut out on some of the other little giving things that we do throughout the year to different, fun runs and different things like that. But we're going to come back hard and heavy, and we're going to hit the people that we feel like in our area that we want to give to.
Right.
And I feel like that's a very powerful, meaningful thing for us. And it's going to all tie back to how busy we are.
Right.
And it's one of those deals. If we get, like I said, 25, if we get 25 contracts this year,
That's $25,000.
we're giving away $25,000.
Yeah.
And
when I said 35, is that pushing too many houses?
yeah, I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. But it's one of those deals. If it's 35, it's 35. I mean, it's one of those things of we're looking forward to 25 being a blessed year. We're looking to 25 being a year that is much better than 24, not only from just a financial standpoint, but just from an overall standpoint. Right. But then we're looking at 25, and we want to change the outlook. We want to change the perspective. We want to change the way that Prestige is doing things. And I think that this is a great way. And then I think we can kind of update this throughout the year as we go. And make sure
if you give
that
a
people,
check, we need to do a show, or include that in a show, an update on, hey, this is a photo of us, because of this contract, we were able to give this, like we talked about in January or February.
Yeah.
And give back and show where that money goes.
Absolutely.
And, what caught my attention was these aren't after the house is done and everything's paid. These are when the contract's signed.
Yeah.
And so that
I'm not looking to see how much money I made at the end of the deal to see whether or not I can give this. No. Like,
this is coming straight off the top.
Straight off the top, right at the beginning. And it's one of those things of, that's why I say it's not about, any type of big time recognition or anything like that. This is a gesture of us showing our appreciation
to
Southeast Texas and us giving back to the community and making sure that they understand that, we're here. We do a ton of different things, but this is something that in 25 is kind of our thing.
Great. Well, you heard it here. I look forward to seeing where things are. You gonna get one of those big checks like you do? Like
I don't know about the big checks.
I want one of those big checks. So
see how we need to get a big check.
We need to get a big check so that we can take a big picture and make a big impression on what Prestige is giving back to Southeast Texas. So Landon, thanks for everything. I don't know where our shows are going from here. I know they're going to be great this year because I've talked about them, but I've had fun the last 30 days, 45 days on some of the shows we've done because they've been off the beaten path a little bit on who's sitting where and what we're talking about. But I can tell you, we're going to start talking about homes next week. So, Landon, thanks for joining us today. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.